Welcome, Ivy J.
Hi.
How you feeling today?
I feel good.
Okay.
You know, took a little drive from Jersey down here, but
Yeah.
it was
Oh, yeah.
nice.
She's from Jersey, born and raised, right?
Mm-hmm.
What part?
I'm from Patterson.
Okay, where is that? Well, why did I ask what
The
part? I don't
ghetto.
know where it is. Oh, the ghetto.
The ghetto.
Okay, she from the hood of Jersey. That's cool. That's fine.
But nah, it's definitely, there's love out there,
It's love everywhere.
You know?
As long as you're a part of something, it's love, right?
Exactly.
All right. You were like singing and humming on something in my ear a little bit ago. What was that you were listening to before you walked in here?
So before I came in, I was listening to Kill Bill, SZA. It was playing, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like it played on the radio, and we usually don't listen to like radio music.
That is a radio song, ain't it?
Right.
I didn't think
I
about
never
that.
thought that it would really hit like the radio, but I heard it when I was like, oh, snap.
Yeah, that's a radio track. Yeah.
But that's what I was listening to.
Okay, that's your favorite one on the project, on SOS?
I don't know if it's my favorite. I think my favorite is Open Arms.
Really?
I think Open Arms.
Isn't that the one that kind of sounds a little Taylor Swifty?
Open Arms is the one with Travis Scott.
Oh yeah. It's toxic as Yeah, I remember when I heard Travis's bar, I was like, that's real cute. Yeah, okay. Anyways, back to the icebreaker, the original schedule programming. I just had to get that out. Ivy, okay. What's the first song you remember hearing?
Wow. First song I remember hearing.
Tell us the story.
I think my first song, this is crazy. The first song I really remember hearing is Lauryn Hill, Zion.
Okay.
My
that
mom,
sounds about right.
Yeah, my mom literally was obsessed. My mom and my aunt were obsessed with Lauryn Hill, like while I was growing up, so I would listen all the time. I don't know why. I was a little girl like singing that song like I have a son.
I don't think I even realized it was about a son.
Yeah.
I thought it was gospel music for so long because I thought, Zion and
No, I think her son's name was Zion.
that makes sense. I mean, I know that now, but like back then, music I wasn't really applying like, oh
no, me neither.
I love and this. And
that's what I'm saying. I think when I was listening to it, I was just like, this is a good song. Then as I grew up, I'm like, damn.
Okay, wait. Where were you at when you heard it though, and what was going on? Like, what, like the colors of the room, like what?
Okay, so
I know you remember this exact moment.
I do.
Okay, tell the story.
So we were in an apartment in Patterson, Market Street, and we were in my grandma's. We all lived together, like my family growing up. So it was me, my mom, my grandma, my aunts, uncles. We all lived in one house. I was the baby. So I remember they were in the living room. We used to have a laptop by the door, and they were on the computer playing it. They used to be on there on Facebook and whatnot, and I was just there listening to it with them.
Aww. So it was giving like, that was on their MySpace page back then kind of thing. Yeah. Your mom was MySpace?
Yeah, my mom was on all that.
Really? See, the generations have changed. My parents used to beat my because I had a MySpace. I had to make so many different MySpaces. It's not even funny.
Oh, you said that I have MySpace.
No.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah, they were playing it on the computer. You said Facebook or something. So
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Well, okay. So from that moment where you were like, where you recognize that sound and where it's ingrained in you to this day, obviously, because you remember where you're at and everything going on. From that moment, like, when did you actually really appreciate your love for music or realize that you appreciated music, and how, and what was that experience that brought you to that?
Let me think. I think at a young age, I learned to appreciate music. I mean, so once again, like going back to my aunt and stuff, my aunt was super heavy on like singing. I always thought my aunt had an amazing voice. So when I was little, she would open up the laptop, sit me on her lap and like record. And then she would play, what's it called? Like the karaoke things off like YouTube. She would like sing with me or whatever. So we would like sing together on the laptop. And I think that's kind of what instilled like that love for me, you know?
That you were singing covers back then. You've been singing
little
covers.
Girl.
Did they ever record you?
They do. I don't know. I always ask them, like, does no one have that laptop still?
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely probably old videos of me sounding insane, but
I mean, look.
I specifically remember us doing Beyonce. I don't remember what
Which
song.
one?
I think it was, I want to say 1 + 1 = 2.
Okay.
I specifically remember that song for some reason, like us doing karaoke on that.
Okay. Y'all probably went back and forth quite a lot on that one. That's a hard one now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a hard one. Aw. Okay, well, I'm going to set the scene real quick. First question, though. Did you like go to the beauty shop or the hair salon when you were a little girl? Okay, all right. This is going to be fun. Okay, get in position. Close your eyes, palms to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, girl. It is a good, what is it, a Friday or a Saturday, beauty salon day. It's all black women in the salon, and we're just chilling. You're under the dryer. There might be somebody smoking a cigarette, because back then you could smoke in there and stuff like that. But everybody's just vibing on the Black Girl Magic, right? Mm-hmm. And what track is playing as you are under the dryer?
Ooh, okay. Let me really get into the vibe here.
This low-key could be an easy one, too.
I'm thinking... Okay, this might be a stretch, but for some reason, I'm getting... Keisha Cole, Love.
That's exactly what's playing. That's exactly what's playing.
That, I don't know why
okay, you could have said that. That's like one generation / step above where I was going Heather Headley. But like, I wish I think that's Heather Headley. I was if I met you.
Okay. I was also thinking,
God damn, they're gonna really cut my.
It was that, but I was also thinking, what's it called? Brownstone?
Brown Sugar? Oh no, if you want me.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. See, okay, that's the vibe. So like, I used to go to this beauty shop back when I was going consistently. It was called Onyx Black. It was called Black. It was all black, everything in there. And you know how back in the day, they probably still have this now, but like on cable, they had the stations where they play music. But I used to know that station back.
What was it called? Music Choice?
Yeah, Music Choice.
They used to play the videos and
whatever it was. They played. I just know whoever curated the playlist that everybody had in the beauty shop, y'all ingrained. But it's a bunch of young girls like me out here that literally know the programming of those stations back to back. Yeah, insane. but Keisha Cole was on there, like Toni Braxton and Monica, Brandy, like all of that, like up in the shop. So yeah, that Black Girl Magic. Shout out to where you see my hair done back when I was a little girl. Shout out to Onyx. That was a long time ago. But anyways, all right. Now I want to talk about like your first and like getting into like square one of you and your journey with music. So right, you already knew you had an appreciation for music. You felt music at a very early age. Everyone around you was either singing, playing, or involved in it somehow, some way. But when did you first start recording or writing or creating your own, when did you first like start to carve your own career out of music?
So it happened so randomly. I think it was my 14th birthday, 13, 14, around that. I had asked my mother, she was like, oh, what do you want? Like one gift, obviously. I'm like, I want a keyboard. And she's like, you do not play, like, what are you talking about? But I had this whole vision in my head that I was going to learn off YouTube. And I did. Okay. So I kind of just got the keyboard and I started learning covers. And that's where, like, the whole cover thing started. Oh. And then eventually it grew into, like, me writing, like, my own songs and stuff.
Got you. So so you would really just learn cover by cover, or you would learn, so you learn piano by just learning different songs?
Yeah. Literally. And I kind of just like started remembering chords from different songs and like stuff like that.
So wait, on these YouTube tutorials, did they have like, did they have a step-by-step what you do, or you really just caught on them and you just copied everything they did?
So what they have, so when I first started, I learned like easy stuff like Happy Birthday, like songs like that. Birthday. Exactly. And so what you have to do is you have to know the keys. So it's like A, B, C, like, Yeah. So I had labeled every single key. And that's kind of how I learned. So I went on YouTube and it'll teach you how to play the songs and it would like tell you what keys and what chords. And I kind of just remembered after that, yeah. Because then it was always this whole thing like middle C. When you see a piano, there's like this one key in the middle. And that's like middle C. And that's kind of like how I started figuring it out.
Copy. See, I know how to read music, but I don't know how to read the keys on the piano. So I stay away from
That's crazy because I cannot read music at all. Like sheets, my mom had got me some and I never used them.
Really? Well,
like sheet music.
That's another skill in like interpreting that and then like funneling it down to it's a lot.
Yeah, I can't.
But, okay, so do you play any other instruments outside of the piano?
No, just piano. I tried to dabble in like guitar, but that is very hard. Like, hurt your fingers.
It's hard to do two things at once too.
Yeah, and it hurts.
Well, piano's like that too, though.
But I remember when I first started, like, I physically had to like learn how to stretch my hands out. Like, I don't even know if they stretch as far as they used to, but like it used to hurt. My fingers used to be sore, like from playing the piano.
You was going in.
Yeah, I had nothing else to do. I was home on the piano.
Right. I'm like, wait, okay, not during the pandemic, because clearly that was like just recently, it was years ago. Okay. All right. Well, okay, that was your first. I guess that was your first, like, venture into making your own music for yourself. All right. What's the first song you ever recorded?
Oof. I think the first song I ever recorded was called Love Letters. It never came out. I have a bunch of old songs that literally no one's probably ever heard.
Do you like
but
them?
My family. I think I listen to them now and I like them, but they're definitely not as good as I do now. Like, the writing is definitely more, and vocally, I feel like I've grown a lot. But for my age at the time, oh no, I was killing it.
Okay, so say that. Say that. That's a story right there. You should put them on SoundCloud.
I be thinking about it. This is, my producer, he's here in the room. He's in the back.
What up?
My manager / producer. Yeah. I always tell him, like, one day we could go back in and, like, maybe fix them up and put them out. Like,
yeah.
Start.
Fix them up, put them out. It could be its own little story. Yes, the beginnings of IBJ.
Yeah. Hello. That's an EP.
Okay, right there. Okay. All right. First song ever recorded. All right, what was your first show, first live? And tell me the whole story about it. Like, how you got your hair done, what outfit you wore,
story is so
how you
funny.
booked it, like everything.
I was a mess. Okay, so I was 16, and I've never sang in front of people. I've never been on stage. I never even thought that it would come to the point that I would have people coming out to see me. So I was just like, holy, like, I remember we were rehearsing, like, for this show.
Yeah.
They was trying to make me dance. Can't dance. Out of breath.
We talked about that, yeah.
A mess. But so the day of the show, my hair was curly. It was super long. I wore this jersey that said Ivy J in the back with the number 4, because that's like Ivy. It's kind of like Roman numerals. And we're back. It was at a school. It was at Kennedy High School, I think.
And you were in high school
in Jersey.
at the time. So
yeah, I was in high school.
All right, so it was a talent show?
No. It was like an actual show. They had and I just went before.
I'm dead. Okay, keep going. All right, so
the day of the show, we're there. I start having like a mental breakdown, literally. Like, I'm literally like in shambles. I'm a mess. My dance teachers at the time were there.
Wait, you're dance teachers, but you don't dance?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I tried my best. I feel like it was cool.
Oh, you were in dance classes?
Yeah, like for this show, we had built like this whole. Like a whole show.
Oh, wait. So this is gonna be your debut, first time basically. On the stage. No one's ever heard.
Yeah, like this was like right after I got signed.
Giving choreography. Yeah. Okay, got it. Right after you got signed.
It was that vibe. So so I'm having a whole breakdown. They're like putting like the oils like in my nose. I'm like trying to breathe.
What does that do? Hold on.
Like the little oils that's like eucalyptus and stuff like that.
Oh, like essential oils. like yeah. Certain calming mechanisms.
So they were doing that. They were like teaching me. Tea. Right. Period. They were like teaching me like breathing techniques. And then time comes, we get on the stage. And it went pretty good. And a lot of people actually showed out to see me. And it was crazy. Like, after that, they wanted me to do, like, a little meet and greet thing. And there was, like, a line. And I was like, oh, my God, like, this is real life.
Did you have, like, Instagram and stuff back then?
Yeah. This was right after I had dropped, like, a couple songs.
What
like,
was
my first EP.
What was your following like back then?
I think probably then, maybe I was, like, maybe 20K.
Okay, that was a lot for back then.
It was.
I'm trying to get a gauge for like what your social impact was, because then you're showing up like, well, shoot, this is my first time doing this. I know. Oh wait, is people here for me? Well, duh.
Yeah, no, I just, I always had this mindset. I don't know. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I do like me. Like, this is weird.
I mean, but I feel like a lot of artists and people just in general, we always like, we're in our own little world, especially when we're vulnerable with our art. Like, if you weren't vulnerable with it, and if you were fake with it, you would be expecting everyone to be there, right?
I was scared. To this day, I get scared. To this day, I still get scared.
Okay, so that was your first show. Okay, well, shoot. What was the first show you ever went to?
Oh, my God. I'm dead. My first concert was actually Justin Bieber. I was like a huge Justin Bieber fan when I was a kid. Like, bad, though.
And that's okay. Bad?
No, like, bad. Like, I had like a shrine.
Like, you had his face on your wall?
Yeah.
See, Justice's face never went on my wall, but Chris Brown's dead.
And that's the thing. Listen, I went through this weird stage where, like, you know who I was obsessed with?
Marion.
Mindless Behavior.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, wait, hold on. I know that song.
Ray Ray.
Yes.
I love Ray Ray with the braids.
So I think I'm a little bit too old for Mindless Behavior, but I remember when they first came out with a song, I'm like, oh, it's a cute
It was,
I
gotta see her.
Yeah. Right. Where's
was
Mrs.
like,
Right?
Yeah,
I gotta be her.
I don't know how I got caught up in like the super pop Justin Bieber world, but
okay. They did that to us on purpose.
You know, I feel like all my friends were kind of like, what the hell? Like, how did this switch up happen? But it happened. I liked his music. Like, he did when he started doing the R&B.
No,
and like,
Heartbreaker?
That's what I'm saying.
That
I don't like it. We curse.
Ooh, girl, I got a secret place.
Like, what? That was his R&B album,
that was his best one.
Yeah, that's when he really, like, yeah.
No, he was in his bag. I don't think there's been a bag I've ever wanted to get from Justin outside of that one. That's the only Justin I go to.
He needs to do more R&B. If he sees this, do more R&B.
Do more R&B, Justin.
We need that.
We need the girls going crazy.
So yeah, that was my first concert ever, Justin Bieber.
And you went with your mom or like your friends?
Yeah, I went with my mom and my cousin, who was also like in love with Justin Bieber. I don't know who put us in that chokehold, but it was cool.
Guess what my first concert was?
I don't know. What?
Soulja Boy. Crank That was going insane.
No way.
I was like living in Indiana at the time, I think, and like I had like this really weird group of friends. It was my first time being around.
No, that's actually crazy.
And they all like, and Soulja Boy came to this place in Indiana. I'm like the only little black girl, but I'm there with my white cheerleader friends, and they're going crazy over Soulja Boy. And mind you, I'm like, I want to experience this in a different setting.
Yeah, it would have been definitely lit if it was not.
Yeah, it felt really weird. I'm like, I'm here to see Soulja Boy, but it just seems like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But you know, it was an odd experience. Like I couldn't crank that for like without being just like sitting there being the only one cranking it, you know? Like,
I can't believe like, Soulja Boy. That's actually, he had, what was my favorite Soulja Boy song?
Oh, Bow Wow was there too. Bow Wow was on it too.
First off, I had a crush on Bow Wow.
We all did.
I'm like, who didn't?
No, but I was one of those Romeo girls over Bow Wow. Only because everybody said that. But now it's like, never mind.
Lil Romeo, yeah. But Lil Romeo at his prime.
Yeah. They both
but Soulja Boy's best song to me, what was it? He had, was it Pretty
Kiss Me Through the Phone?
Oh my God, yes.
Yep, that was my MySpace song.
I was gonna say Pretty Boy Swag was good too.
That was good. That narrated my college years.
What was it? Y'all Trick Y'all? You remember that one?
It was called Y'all Trick Y'all?
No, but he had a song. It was Trick. Y'all Trick Y'all.
See, you know my or Booty Meat. There we go. Booty Meat. This one right here for all them girls with that booty meat. Booty meat. Booty meat. Okay, let's stop before we sing the whole Soulja Boy project and have to pay for it. All right, so concerts, what we talked about? Soulja Boy, we talked about Justin Bieber, and Bow Wow. What was the first CD you ever bought or got bought for you?
Ooh. Actually, first CD. Damn. I actually don't know.
All right, so did you ever have CDs? Just be honest.
I definitely did have CDs. I don't know if it's my first one. I did.
She just turned 21, so.
I did have CDs though.
I'm 9 years older than you.
But I'm ashamed to say what CD I had like that I remember, but it wasn't my first one that I got though.
You don't remember?
Not my first one.
Okay, what was your first song on your iPod Shuffle? Or whatever you had.
I didn't have an iPod Shuffle. I had this weird little thing. I don't know what it was called back in the day, but it was like small.
It was a bootleg iPod Shuffle.
Basically.
The Android Shuffles.
We was poor. Hello.
It's okay. It's all right. I didn't even have an iPod Shuffle. I was like, why buy an iPod Shuffle when I can just buy an iPod? Plus, like, what am I doing? I'm not running marathons or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, you trying to really bring me back to like...
I'm trying to bring you back. This is what this conversation is
girl
about.
That I want to know what
you first downloaded when you was like, when you finally could get your first digital MP3 player.
You know what,
and you went and downloaded a bunch of mixtapes, a bunch of projects. What did you go download and where?
I'm thinking Jason Derulo for some reason.
Okay. Johnny's like a melody.
That's what's coming to me.
Is that Jason Derulo?
No, Jason Derulo. What was Jason Derulo? Baby,
are you down, 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 down?
I think that was him. Imagine it wasn't.
I mean,
I I'm getting those vibes. I'm getting.
You mean Sean Kingston too?
Oh my God,
girl.
Sean Kingston. They only wanna do you dirt. Yeah, Sean Kingston
really
for sure.
Good.
That's
good.
No, thank you.
You have a cover to that?
I should. I mean, I do. One time Sean Kingston did DM me.
Oh my God.
I didn't respond.
Not congratulating you on your music.
No. He was like,
no.
He said, Wagwan, beautiful empress. I remember that for the rest of my life.
Damn. He didn't get a response from that. I would have been like.
He almost got me. I was like, nah.
Nah, right. Nah. Like, what you gonna say after that?
I was like, wow, beautiful empress? Like,
yeah.
The first
you can
man
respond, but then it's like, what you say after that? Because then he's gonna say something back and it's gonna get corny.
Exactly.
It was already.
But it was sweet.
It was sweet. Empress is nice. I haven't got Empress before.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like,
I've got Goddess.
Different. Goddess is cute.
Wagwan, beautiful Empress.
That's exactly what he said, I swear.
I guess he's Jamaican, isn't he?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
I think it was always a question, like back then when that song came out, it was like.
You know what just came to me?
What?
When I was little, I had this very strange obsession. You know what? I said Justin Bieber, but I think my first obsession, this is going to sound crazy, was Neo.
Oh my God, ew. Okay.
Like, not looks, but music.
Music. Oh my God, I definitely like.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit,
you thought I was in love with his. Oh no.
Oh, you said strange obsession. I'm like, well.
No, but like strange obsession with his music.
What's wrong with Neo?
I mean, he give me uncle vibes.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't give us like I aspire to be. He's not like Omarion.
But he still, come on, song game. He had that in the bag.
Yeah, he did. He got some songs.
Yeah.
God damn it, I keep cussing. Oh well. All right. How did we get there? We are. Actually, we were first CD. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't remember.
Okay. And then I was asking you, like, okay, your first, what you download first when you had your first, like, and you said Neo, or
it had to be something like that. It had to be Neo,
or
Jason Derulo, or like maybe like an Akon.
Okay, all right, that was back in those days. I see your days now.
You know.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's set the scene because I want to switch it up a little bit. All right, get in position. This one's gonna be fun. All right, shoot. I don't know if you like amusement parks, but my life is actually one big amusement park. And today we're getting on the steepest roller coaster you could ever possibly find in an amusement park. So you're in line, or you got out of line, you get in the roller coaster, and it's like the little chain chugging you up. Clink, 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 and you're approaching the very, 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 very top. It's also like sunset too, so like the sun is setting down. It's a nice, calm, chill vibe. It doesn't feel like you're about to get your shaken out of you, but you are. All right. As the roller coaster approaches the top and the peak, what song is playing in your mind or in the background as your chest and your anxiety starts to rise?
Oh, wait. Are we calm or are we scared?
We are approaching a peak.
Okay. In my head, I'm picturing like a view, sun setting, you said, you know, like, so I honestly would think Frank Ocean, Ivy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean has a lot of different settings.
Mm-hmm. I love him. That's like, it's one of my inspos
All right.
now.
So then when it goes clink and you drop down,
God.
What songs does it switch to? So imagine it's like Frank Ocean, Ivy playing it, and then boom, it switches down.
When we're falling, I'm thinking, actually, that's like a rush.
Yeah, give me a rush. What gives you a rush? Song gives you a rush?
Damn, this is a hard one.
Think on it, but say what's on your mind too. We can talk it through.
I know. I feel like I have horrible memory, but let me think of a good song.
You're only 21.
Girl, I smoke too much weed.
Imagine smoking more weed 9 years later.
Jeez. Damn, this is hard.
Okay, well, what song gives you a rush? Don't even think about the roller coaster.
It's like I wish I had my phone in front of me so I could like.
At the end of the day, if you want your phone, get your phone. Because I'll have more questions to ask about music. So no, but that's a good point. So you're like, okay, that gives me a rush. What songs give you a rush? Like, do you ever sit back and you're like, I just feel like I need a rush right now? Like, or if you have a lot of emotions, you just kind of want to channel or get out. Like, what are some songs that you go to get a rush?
Okay. Ooh, perfect. See, all I need is just a little look to remember some people. I'm thinking Kanye,
Oh, which
controversial, but
nope. Well, I mean, teach his own. I separate the music though. So
me too. I'm a diehard Kanye fan, music wise, insane. What song gives me a rush? Love Lockdown. Ooh. Or it would be, what's that song called? Black Skinhead or something. Yeah, something like that.
I'm looking at y'all like y'all gonna tell me what it is. I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you see? All I needed was to look at some music. Okay, now I know everything.
Yes.
Now my brain is refreshed.
All right, I like that. So either Love Lockdown, any Kanye would go at the brink of that roller coaster. Now I want to talk about the brink of your career, or at least like the latest milestone that you had, or the most meaningful one. Let's start there. So like your first milestone, your first big like, oh my gosh, I made it, like, you know, where you're describing at the show that you performed at, and then like the most recent thing that's kind of like re-established, like, you know, your journey for yourself.
I guess my first milestone was definitely getting signed. I mean, I was a kid. I got signed at 16, so that was kind of like, oh snap, that's crazy. And second, Rolling Loud. I think like when I was there, I was like, oh, like that was I'm not Rolling Loud. This is crazy. And I think third, like something that I think is very meaningful. I don't know. I didn't expect this to happen. So I have a song out with this artist, Laquel, and it's called Tweaking. And crazy,
I think I saw the video.
Yeah. So crazy thing, I was sick. Like I had a cold. I think we were in LA, and my A&R was like, "Yo, we want you to do an acoustic version of Tweaking." I was like, "No." I'm like, "We already have the song." But I do it, and it literally goes viral, like insane everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, still growing to this day. So I think that's like, that's an accomplishment that like I'm like, oh snap, that's fire.
It is.
It worked, and you know. It's nice.
It really be those moments where you're not expecting.
That's what I think. That's what it was, because I literally was like, "This is so pointless." Like whatever. I was dreading it. Like did not want to do it because I was sick. But we do it, and it ends up being really big.
And your voice sounded really good. I don't know if I heard the acoustic version, but I've heard the song. Your voice was fine. Your voice is fine, even though you were sick.
Well, so for me personally, when I listen to the acoustic version, like on DSPs and stuff, I sound stuffy, in my opinion. But some people can't really tell, I guess.
What's outside of like those moments, like have you been like the most proud of in your career?
What do you mean? Like another?
Yeah, good. Like that. Those are good. Like you're proud of yourself for those moments. But like, what is like, I guess, what's an obstacle that you were able to overcome and the triumph that you received out of that? There we go.
Okay, so honestly, I think it just happened recently. I was having a lot of issues with writing. I started off writing my own music, then I kind of got in my head too much about it, like when I was young, so I kind of stopped, and it sucked. And now I am 21, I just turned 21, but I really started writing my own music again like about a year ago. Like full on, like every song was me, because I was still writing, but I had like co-writes and stuff. But recently, I just been focused on writing all my. So I think I'm proud of myself. Like I finally overcame that little thought in my head that's like, you suck.
All right, well, let's talk about it. So, what is the process like for you to write? Like, how do you get into channeling everything into the words, into the imagery, into like whatever?
So it depends. Sometimes I'll go to the studio with an idea already. Like sometimes I'll have an idea like, oh, like I wrote this down. You know, sometimes like I'll be somewhere and things will inspire me. So I'll kind of write down words.
Tell us about one of those moments.
So like one time I was on a train to Philly.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, something about it just inspired me. I literally wrote down like train, like Philly, like vibes or whatever. And it kind of built like a story for me. But like stuff like that. And then I guess going into the studio though, like we'll make a beat. Sometimes I'll be a little high, whatever, smoke. Sometimes, all the time, not all the time. We got, not all the time. But I always got my tea.
Yeah.
You gotta drink tea in the studio. And I do a lot of melodies. So like I literally go in the booth.
Like just making the sound.
And say no words sometimes. But I've learned the more that I do it, that I'm pretty good at freestyling. Like I will say like words and sentences in a melody. Like
freestyle rapping or freestyle melodizing?
I guess both. Like sometimes I'll be doing like the melodies and like words will come out, and then he'll probably be outside the booth, and he's like, "What'd you say?" And then like it happens like that. What'd you say? I'm like, I don't know. And then we play it back. He's like, "That's fire." He's
okay,
like,
then when do you write it down? So how do you take what you're feeling, what you're expressing, what's kind of coming out, and then you take that and you write it down?
It's crazy. I have moments where I like to physically write it. Like I have like a notebook and I like to write it. But you're saying like after the melodies?
Yeah. So you take the melodies and come out the booth.
We listen to the melodies, kind of pick my favorite parts. I like to like comp my melodies sometimes. So we'll do that. And then I swear, sometimes I just hear stuff in melodies and there might be no words in it, but somehow I hear like words. So that's kind of how it comes together. And I realize at the end of making a song that it relates to my life. Sometimes I don't even plan it and it just naturally comes out.
Interesting. Wait, so you're saying that you're not necessarily going into writing any of these songs based off of things that have happened to you right now or that you're going through. It's just at the end of it, when I listen back, I'm like, wait, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it's so strange. I swear, like, it is so strange. Or sometimes, I'll make a song and I'll secretly be dissing someone and I didn't realize. And I'm like, oh.
Shady. Okay, wait, hold on. So tell me about one of the songs, and maybe even the storyline of the song or of a song where, like, you didn't even realize it at the time, but it was something that you were going through and you didn't see it until the end. Give us an example and tell us the story of it.
Okay, I guess
it's a safe space.
I'll be honest. I did release a song called Good Karma not too long ago, and I'm bisexual, by the way, people know. I went in writing the song thinking like I just want to write a song, but when I got into the booth I started saying like little girly, like little
flirty.
Then I realized that I actually had a huge crush on this girl that I was talking to at the moment.
Oh my goodness.
And it fucked me up bad after. When I wrote the song, I was like,
I like her.
God, here we go.
Wait, so did you know she had a crush on you?
I don't know.
Do you know?
It didn't work.
Do you know still? Oh, wait.
It didn't work on that day. I moved on from that. But I definitely did write that song thinking like it was going to be something cool. And that song actually did really well, too. Like, when I put it out, it got a lot of TikTok. Nowadays the kids gotta be on the TikTok. But it did really well. And I was just like, damn. That was one of those moments.
So you found out something about yourself through your own writing after the fact.
Yeah, when I listened back, I was like, am I whipped right now? This is crazy.
I'm dead. What are some other things that you found out about yourself through your own writing?
Oof, I have found out that I could be very, very, very vulnerable, I think. Like, I didn't realize how soft I could really get till you in the studio
Don't
making.
Say soft. I hate that word with it. But vulnerable, you said it right. How aware. Yeah. How open you could be.
Yeah, that's very true. I didn't realize until I really started locking in, like, in the studio and making all types of music. And then we started making more sad stuff and more musical. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
There she is, hidden under all that.
Well, hidden under all of this are lots of tattoos. She has like 12 tattoos, right? She got into that early. How did you get into that, and like why, and how old were you when you had your first tattoo?
Okay, I can show them. See if this shirt goes up enough. My first tattoo was actually this one. I like the red one. Thank you. It says Ivy in Lights, and that's like one of my first songs that I had dropped. Like, I got this tattoo when I was 17. A baby. And some of my tattoos are just cool. Like this one says So Amazing. That's actually the studio that I work out of with my mentor, my dude back there. He's kind of like, taught me everything, took me under his wing at a young age, never charged me, just taught me how to make music, basically. So I got that tatted. The snakes, I love what snakes like. I like what they symbolize. I mean, like, so you probably shedding like cats their skin.
Too. You like cats too, don't you? I'm a dog person.
Girl. I can't show you this one because the sleeve don't go up. I have a tattoo of my cat.
So you have, I was right. Snakes and cats. I have a cat,
yes. Her name is Katana. She's the love of my life, literally.
Katana, she sounds a little feisty.
She's actually so sweet. She's so tiny and like
Because katana reminds me of like a little ninja or like
a katana sword.
Yeah, the sword.
That's why I named her that. I mean, I just like the name.
Okay, so clearly you like getting tattoos. You like the adrenaline rush or whatever it is that it gives you. All right, so we're gonna set a scene.
Okay.
All right. Close your eyes again. All right. I don't know what kind of tattoo shops you're in. I don't know what's playing around in the background. If there's candles lit, if there's anything going on. But this is just you and the tattoo artist. There's nobody there. And let's say you're getting a tattoo on your back, like up your spine. And I'm sure that probably feels like hell. But for you, it's very invigorating. What song is playing in the background as you're getting that tat up your spine?
I feel like I'm thinking for some reason A$AP Rocky LSD.
Okay, I like that.
I don't know why.
I have some really great memories to a lot of his that section of his sound.
I love it because it's like it's so calming. It's like it was fire,
but it's still kind of grungy too.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. All right, so if I ever get a tat, I gotta listen to LSD.
Yeah,
especially if it's on my back, up my spine. All right, so okay, well, when you got your latest tat, the one like down the middle.
Oh yeah.
Well, tell me what it means.
So this is gonna sound hilarious. I am obsessed with this show. It's a cartoon. It's called Adventure Time. I don't know if you ever watched it. And the main character, he has like a bunch of swords. So this is one of the swords that I got tatted right here. One of my favorite swords. Yeah.
So you like swords and snakes and cats and like ninja.
Yeah.
Do you like dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you wore for Halloween?
I was Gaara from Naruto.
Okay, so I don't really know anything about that.
But I also was Little Red Riding Hood.
This sounds like a sword though.
Basically.
Okay.
His main like power, I guess you could say, to make it is sand. So he's cool. He's cool. Yeah. He has like dark eyeliner. He has like red hair. What's up?
Copy. Okay, well,
definitely very.
You have a wide, a wide range in taste.
Oh my god!
From music to shows, I would have never thought you said anything about
Naruto
Adventure Time. Wait, is Adventure Time a kid show or is that an anime?
It's actually, it is considered a kid show, but it has a lot of adult humor in it.
Like it sounds like
and it's very trippy and it's deep. So okay. If you watch it, they have some moments where you're like, holy, that hit. And kids just don't get it.
Yeah, well, honestly, no, like SpongeBob and stuff was like that for us back then. I didn't even realize it until.
No, SpongeBob is also, it's like kind of like one of those shows that have hidden like adult.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, well, since we switched the scene up, now I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about your perspective on just like the current like pop culture and music and entertainment in general. Are there any trends that you have been like really happy to see come alive?
Oh, for me, I think, I don't know if it's considered a trend. I wouldn't say it's a trend, but I'm very happy that like women of color expressing our natural hair. Yeah. That's kind of been my thing, because I remember growing up and feeling so ashamed of like my hair, and now it's kind of a trend to have fros and locks and braids and stuff like that. So it's like, I think that's pretty dope.
Have you always been natural?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing.
I know. I almost went into like, you know, I wanted to get, what's it called? Like
a perm?
A perm or relaxers and stuff like that. Almost. Thank God I didn't do it, because somehow it became like a cool thing.
At least you had a choice. I didn't even know I had a perm until I got to a certain age, and I'm like, yeah. I do remember the first time. Maybe not the first time, but I remember being in the sink. This was like when I was like 5. Probably.
Burn.
Yeah. Well, it didn't, but like the kiddie perms were a little bit different back then. But I just remember getting the perm, and like that was just like the natural, like every couple weeks or whatever, however many weeks. That was the process. You there with your mama, you sit in the sink and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, well, when I got to college, my dad was not necessarily a fan of weave and stuff. So it was like, okay, either I got to learn how to do my own hair, or I don't know, I'll be SOL. So I started learning how to do my own hair. But I'm like, oh, wow, what is this hair? I never seen my hair grow like this before. I didn't know I had no idea I had curls. Like my little, well, I can't take this up. But
I see them. I see the baby hairs.
My little, and this is the braid that fell out, but look, it's a curl. You see that?
Oh, she's cute.
Yes. My curls are cute. But like I go back to again like the beauty shop moments and like just being a part of that. Like that was so much of my identity with hair. It's like going and get my hair done all the time and like coming out with it pressed straight and all that other stuff. And now I'm like seeing so much more of
it's more
in media in general. But I definitely think even in music, like seeing artists like Chloe wear her locks and things like that, like locks, like
and the people are mad. But I think that, you know, hello, for years they never really acknowledged like different cultures and different hairs and stuff like that. So that's what I think is cool now. I think that's dope, you know, and I think it's nice. Like it's finally, because I remember being a kid and like putting 10 pounds of gel in my hair trying to make my hair less frizzy or something.
Yeah, and then it caking up and it getting white and it getting crazy, and then like you have no movement, and then oh my goodness, yeah, no, all of that stuff. All right, so outside of like those trends and things like that, what are some things that you may have experienced recently that like ignite new creative inspiration?
That's actually a good one. Let me think. I mean, I just turned 21. I feel like that plays a big part in a lot of things for me. I was so emotional.
Now.
I was very emotional though.
Why were you so happy to turn 21?
I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't?
No,
okay.
I wasn't, because like, you know, it's kind of like feeling like this kid that I was is now gone. Like now I'm an adult, you know?
You can't get away with it no more.
No more. Yo, what? I can't do nothing stupid. People gonna be like, you grown as hell. It's even
worse. Then it's like really like, wow, you're a real adult.
You're grown as hell.
No, you're grown. You're 21, you're grown. It's like, all right, you can't say you're like 19.
No, I can't say I'm 20. Anything. No more teens, nothing. And it's crazy because like I get very nostalgic, and I don't know if like nostalgia is always a positive thing, because like it's like longing for like things that aren't there anymore. So it's kind of like,
I never thought about it like that.
You know, I get very nostalgic.
I'm stuck on it. Nostalgia is how I like I revive myself through nostalgia.
Yeah. I wish I was like you. I get nostalgic and I start feeling a little like, I wish I could go back. You know?
Well, what songs were you listening to on your birthday?
On my birthday,
this past one, this 21-year-old one.
I mean, I did go out for my birthday.
Okay. What were you listening to while you were getting ready, the pregame, all that jazz?
Oh God, I'm so soft. I was sorry, I know you don't like that. Sorry, I'm so vulnerable.
There we go. I love it. So vulnerable.
I was definitely listening to like Brent or something
on your
like
21st birthday pregame makeup, like you getting ready to that?
Yeah,
I'm thinking City Girls or something. Glow.
I mean, like, you know, when we was in the car, we was definitely bumping Tomorrow Too. We was listening to Ice Spice.
Okay.
We was listening to we was doing that vibe. But for some reason, getting ready, I was like, I don't know. I like to feel like
sultry,
dramatic. Yeah.
Sultry, dramatic. Okay.
Brent he do it for me. He do it for me every time.
He do it for you every time?
He do it for me every time.
What's like a Brent equivalent that you would listen to?
Ooh, Brent equivalent.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I keep saying that to every single question, but that is hard. Who is a Brent equivalent? I was gonna say kind of melodically sometimes. No. I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna say Tori, but I don't think so. Tori, he has too much energy.
Yeah. He has too much energy and too much autotune to be a Brent equivalent. Oh, well, to each his own.
Oh, actually, Steve Lacy.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Lacy actually has some songs that I think are equivalent to like
Brent.
Like his older stuff.
Steve is not that toxic though, is he?
He's
not. You know who's actually pretty good and toxic? He's a new artist, a newer artist. His name is Chase Shakur. Yeah.
Haven't heard.
He talks some mad.
People love that.
He look like, it's like, I wouldn't, like, if you listen to his lyrics, it's like, wow, arguing with that man, that's gonna be insane.
A mess.
Yeah.
But supposedly now, I don't know, supposedly they're saying like you can't really take the music and say that that's someone's personality. Maybe Brent is actually a mushy, ushy, big sweetheart.
Knows? I don't know that man. I've seen him around for a few times, but he still has he's a mystery about him. So
I like that.
He just kind of floats and stays in his zone from what I've seen. Okay, we're gonna switch the scene up real quick before we get to the last segment. This one's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Are you into astrology or anything?
I am.
The moon and the sun and the stars. Okay.
Here and there.
All right. All right. So.
Make sure.
We are on the rooftop and we may have been smoking on something. You know, it's like in the middle of the night, maybe like 3, 4 a.m. And it's just you and your little boo thing, your current crush, right? That's just not going to really work out, but it's really fun for right now. And you're all on the rooftop of your parents' house and the stars are out and you see a shooting star. What song is playing in the background?
I'm thinking 3005 Childish Gambino.
Oh, that's the perfect one. I like that. I
love Childish Gambino. Like,
that's a good one.
Right?
I'm not gonna be mad at that. I associate that song with daytime, so I probably would have picked Redbone.
Ooh,
because like the drama of like the darkness.
Redbone is more sexy.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. But 3005 is more like your little childhood crush. Like y'all are just.
That's what I was thinking.
You're right. So let me stop being so lusty. Let me stop being fast. Okay, I like that. All right, so what's next for Ivy J?
So you actually caught me at a great time because
yes,
you have called me in my new era. I have been literally, I wiped my whole social media clean. I'm rebranding like right now. So big things are on the way. I don't want to say too much, but I'm definitely switching some up, and I think people are gonna like it a lot.
Okay.
I think the stuff I'm writing and the music I've been creating now, it's very elevated and it's very dope.
It's an extension of you. It's your 21-year-old self.
Exactly.
It's you leaving the little girl behind.
And I think that's why it was very like important for me to like wipe clean everything because I'm 21 now. And it's like I don't want to hold on to 16-year-old Ivy J making covers anymore. She makes me sad. I miss her, but it's time, you know.
Yeah, but you built so much around like her and what she brought to you, so it'll be fine. All right, can you give us a hint at anything though, like a color, a feature, or something, a word? I don't know.
I just don't know. Like, I guess I definitely have 2 songs that I think are on the way. I think I'm gonna drop something, maybe a little pack. 2 songs though that I made that I think are amazing. Sorry, cussing.
It's okay. We can expect 2 songs then. We'll sit with that.
Just to start it off.
Just a little starter pack.
But I'm definitely gonna get very much more into my aesthetics and like keeping everything together and clean and very, very fire.
You mean your sound or your look? What do you mean?
I think everything. The looks, the music videos, like I just want everything to change. Like I just have this whole vision, and I feel like a lot of my career from being so young, I was very scared to really speak my mind. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I went through a lot of moments where I kind of felt like a people pleaser, where I kind of was just like, oh, well, if you like it, then I like it.
Yeah,
like,
we all go through that.
So I think now I kind of put my big girl pants on, and I'm like, well, if you don't like it, I like it, I'm doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to have, experienced it because it made me grow, like, as a person, so.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Like, it's good to see, like, you already at 21 saying I'm letting go of my 16-year-old self. I was still over here like, no, I'm holding on to her because, like, she was one that got away with everything.
Right.
And I need to still feel like I can get away with everything. But no, girl, you're 21. You can't get. I was living like I was 21 until I was like 25.
Yeah, no, it sucks in a way. It hurts, but it's like, I don't know. I'm a realist. That's what everyone tells me. Like, I mean, I definitely have dreams, and like, I'm a dreamer also, but I think I'm a realist at heart. Yeah. Can't help it. I'm an overthinker also.
Well, we all are. What's your sign again?
I'm Aquarius.
I said Aquarius.
What's your sign?
Aquarius. I'm a Cancer.
Well, my rising's a Cancer.
Really?
Oh.
I have really close friends. Two of my best friends are Aquariuses. I can't say Aquariuses. And I'm a Cancer.
That's amazing.
But
I definitely
y'all don't have y'all's emotions are real, like detached.
Yeah.
It's like you have them, but like it's like in a deep little box.
It's hard for me to be vulnerable. That's why it's like it's so big for me to like really say it and show it in moments, because I definitely feel like I hide a lot of things. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy you can be vulnerable here in the pink room with me. This is fun.
No, y'all make people feel comfortable. You're one of those people.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I've enjoyed kicking it with you today.
Thank you.
And getting to know you and all your first and your Justin Bieber crazes and your Neo crazes and all that. But if anything, no, I'm glad to hear that like your sound is extending itself now to like your new age and your new power and your new glory and your new triumph, and you're rebranding yourself and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what you got coming out. I'm sure I'm looking at them. Well, I'm looking at the camera like it's an audience. Maybe one day there'll be a real audience out here, but the people are going to enjoy it. And if you were blowing us away like you did on those covers, I can already tell like you're going to put your heart and soul into this new style in your new era. So congratulations. So I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
And thank you
guys.
That's it, y'all, with IVJ. Peace out.